there's been this stories that not one, maybe if we had one of the coups in Nigeria that did not have your imprint, what was this about? Was it as a result of your bravery or because you were so well liked or what?
No, I think I have had to explain that a couple of times. I think because of the environment I found myself within the military profession, I belong to what I will call an elite corps, and it's our dream. So there are a lot of us there who were all together, we grew up together, and we served in different places. So I got to know a lot of people as a result of interaction and as a result of the type of corps I decided to work in the military.
And you became a master coup plotter?
I wouldn't like that, master coup plotter, but a participant in coups, not a plotter.
A participant. Okay, so a master participant.
A participant.
All right. When you took over power in 1985, shortly after you began to be addressed as the president rather than the head of state that perhaps we were used to. What informed this decision to hold this title as president?
Well, a lot of things. It's more or less academic. When we came in, we knew from General Agui Ironsi, subsequently people came, they have been referred to as head of state, supreme commander, supreme military council, all that, and it's academic. We just decided, no, only God is supreme. So we find a way of removing that supreme thing, head of state. We knew time was changing. At the time we came, there was a change in the old military, the government, the environment is changing very fast. And we knew that the military was going to be no longer an issue in politics.
Okay.
So we knew that at that time, in 1976, when Murtala Mohammed came out with a program, was introducing a presidential system of government. So we wanted Nigerians to get used to what to expect. We don't want to change the whole thing, but to have a transition program that will culminate into a presidential system of government. So why not? The head of that company should be a president. So the participants of the coup, to quote you now, decided that the best thing is to say a military president.
Military president.
You are all aware of the circumstances which led to the change in the leadership of the government of this country, and I need not to repeat it here. Let me first of all congratulate all of you for a well-deserved appointment as members of the Armed Forces Ruling Council, a body which now replaces the former Supreme Military Council as the highest ruling organ of government. Your selection was made on your personal merit and experience, and not because you represent sectional or particular geographical areas of the country. I hope, therefore, that you will justify the confidence reposed in you. As members of the highest ruling organ of government, you are directly in the focus of the keen and watchful eyes of the public for your conduct of public affairs, your utterances, and general behavior. I, therefore, expect of all of you at all times loyalty, good conduct, and exemplary leadership qualities. I equally expect of you to be above board and render selfless service to the nation.
Your style of governance, I mean, when you were the president, it was military, it was a military regime, but you also worked with civilians. In fact, at some point, I think you even had a National Assembly. Why did you decide to toe that line? Was it that you were laying the foundation for what we presently enjoy today as a democratic governance, or what was it about?
My answer is yes. We knew then that time will come we had to leave. There has been a lot of pressure, the whole world, for a change. Soviet Union was changing, Glasnost, Perestroika, and all that.
Yes.
We didn't want Nigeria to be left behind in this because it will have some